The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Broadcaster Raifi Poolfo files his certificate of candidacy for senator. Poolfo lodged his COC as an independent candidate past 1 p.m. today at the Sofitel Hotel in Pasay City. Last night, Tulfo officially signed off as anchor from a TV5 evening news program, Frontline Pilipinas. Tulfo recently topped Pulse Asia's list of preferred senatorial candidates for the 2022 elections. Meanwhile, Comelec confirms members of the Presidential Security Group were present at the Harbor Garden tent in the Sofitel Hotel in Pasay. Spokesperson James Jimenez says the PSG is there to conduct ocular inspection. It remains unclear whether President Duterte will be filing his certificate of candidacy for vice president today. Several analysts believe President Duterte will not push through with his vice presidential bid. Speaking to the Chiefs, political analyst Professor Dindo Manhit, Professor Edmund Tayao, and Attorney Tony Lavinia agreed that only one Duterte will run in 2022, and that's Mayor Sara. The Davao City mayor has repeatedly denied gunning for president in next year's polls. Despite this, analysts believe a lot could happen in the next days of a COC filing.
I still believe that she will run. Part of the strategy is really just assessing when is the right time for finalizing with whoever the vice presidential candidate that she chose or she would choose. So magandang intayin. Madaming mga usap-usapan pa naman to until the final day of filing, which is on the 8th.
Eyes are also on Vice President Leni Robredo, who has until next week to finalize her decision on election plans. Former Education Secretary and Isambayan convener, Brother Armin Luistro, says Robredo may announce her presidential bid before October 8. Luistro says this may take place as early as October 5, which was the same day she proclaimed as the Liberal Party's vice presidential bet back in 2015. In any case, Luistro says Robredo will make her decision before the deadline of COC filing on October 8. Metro Manila is seeing a decline in COVID-19 infections. Now, is this the government's cue to downgrade the region's alert level status? Faith Del Mundo is reporting live from Quezon City to give us an update this afternoon. Faith.
Yes, Risa, alert level 4 has been retained in Metro Manila for 2 more weeks. That's despite a decrease in COVID-19 cases. The health department says this is caused because of the healthcare utilization rate has not yet improved. In the Laging Handa public briefing this morning, Health Undersecretary Maria Rosario Berjera says the drop in COVID-19 infections in Metro Manila cannot be solely attributed to the granular lockdowns and the new alert level system. Berjera said the effects of the new quarantine status to COVID data can be seen only after 3 to 4 weeks. So the drop in cases may be due to the ECQ and MECQ that were implemented last month. Berjera said the downtrend may also be artificial since there has also been a decrease in testing output for the past days. According to the DOH, 93 areas in the NCR are under the highest COVID alert level 4. These are areas have hospital utilization rate of 70% and above, and an ICU utilization rate of 76%. Meanwhile, the DOH said it is also expecting to include antigen test results to the COVID-19 tally beginning this week. Risa, if admission rates decline, Berjera said the government may de-escalate the alert level status in Metro Manila. Meantime, she reminds the public to not be complacent despite the downtrend in COVID-19 infections and to follow health protocols. Riza?
Thank you. That's Faith Del Mundo reporting live from Quezon City. Now, here are other stories we're watching from around the world. An antiviral pill developed by Merck in the United States cuts the risk of COVID 19 hospitalization and deaths by half, according to data. If it gets authorization, it will be the first oral medication for COVID 19. Merck and its partner Ridgeback Biotherapeutics say they plan to seek emergency use authorization in the United States as soon as possible. Japanese Princess Bako is set to marry her former college classmate on October 26. This comes after years of criticism following their engagement in 2017. 29-year-old Bako will be leaving the royal family upon her marriage to a commoner. Reports state none of the ceremonies that usually accompany a royal marriage will take place. Now, following the release of the mega hit Netflix series Squid Game, many Filipinos or Filipino fans at that, flocked to see the 10-foot tall doll in a mall here in Metro Manila. In a marketing stunt for Squid Game, Netflix installed a replica of the giant animatronic doll that first appears in episode 1 of the series. The doll can be found in front of an entrance of a mall in Quezon City. Now, fans were eager to take selfies and play the red light, green light challenge from the TV show. Now, here's a quick look at today's other top stories. Formerly pharmaceutical executive Rizal Mago is now in the protective custody of the House of Representatives. This was after she went missing after testifying about the company's tampering of production dates in face shields for distribution. House Committee on Good Government and Public Accountability Chairman Michael Aglipay said Mago is safely inside the House chambers since Friday evening. Vice or President Duterte says that he will issue a memorandum preventing cabinet members from participating in the ongoing Senate investigation into the government's pandemic deals. Duterte said the conduct of the probe is already an abuse of discretion that is unacceptable in a democracy. The government has allowed the reopening of gyms and fitness studios in Metro Manila after the extension of Alert Level 4 until October 15. The new IATF resolution states that gyms are now allowed to reopen at 20% capacity for fully vaccinated individuals. Now, for more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World Online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now, www.signalplay.com, and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We are One News.